Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I was up super early today because I had my alarm clock set for 7 o'clock and my phone alarm clock was also set for 7 o'clock because I have it set for the weekends. But I'm thinking as long as I go to bed early, I'm going to set my alarm clocks for 7 anyway, because although they were set for 7, I didn't get up until like 7:45, but I was up by 8 o'clock today. By the time I was actually like dressed and ready and stuff like that, it was like 8:30. So yeah, but I have already got several things done for today. I finished cutting all the vegetables that I needed to, and then I also prepped the potatoes for the breakfast potato like casserole kind of thing that I do, or the breakfast potatoes. And then I also made 2 of the last freezer dinners for this week. These 2 are the cheesy tortellini with beef. And so I add the tortellini like 30 minutes, I think, and the cheese 30 minutes before it's done cooking. And I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be pre-cooked ground beef or not. I pre-cooked my ground beef, but it's basically just crushed tomatoes, rotel, onion. I used about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. It called for 1 pound, but I bought a 3-pound family pack sized one, or I think I used ground round. And then you'll also need the tortellini, mozzarella and cheddar cheese, which just goes over the top. And I think that was pretty much it. Some basil and oregano and salt and pepper. So I made 2 of those, and I'm going to go put these out in the freezer actually right now. But I already made these. These were the last freezer dinners I had to do for the week. So the freezer dinners are done, and now I'm going to start on prepping my meal prep, or doing my meal prep, I guess, for the week. I actually didn't tell you earlier, we also ended up giving the dogs a bath. Both Ike and Bliss got a bath, and Bliss is terrified of water. So it was definitely an adventure, but she is happy and clean now, so it's all fine. But I will share with you guys my meal prep for the week once I am done actually eating dinner. And we're gonna watch the Pittsburgh Steelers game. This week was easier because I didn't have any dinners that I have to make for myself because they're actually already done. But I don't know if I told you guys either. This morning when I woke up super early, I also made quiche for breakfast for everybody. So I had actually planned on making it last week, and I had all the ingredients, but I just never made it like during the week. So since I was up so early, decided to make it. So we've got like random assortment of stuff. I've got some veggie fried rice left over because we had Chinese yesterday. There's like a pizza left in here. And then we also have some other things. So I think I'm just gonna have like random stuff for dinner tonight, honestly, guys. It's kind of just gonna be a wing it kind of night because I don't have anything planned. I actually had my leftover cilantro lime rice with the beans and the corn and the guacamole. I had that tonight or this afternoon, I guess, for lunch, which was supposed to be one of my dinners, but since we got pizza the one night and I was off and everything like that, so then I ended up having pizza's leftovers and having pizza's leftovers again. So yeah, but like I said, guys, in a couple minutes, once I am done and I've eaten and I'm off my feet, because I've been on my feet for like at least like 5 or so hours now, and my feet are killing me, guys, and my back and my legs. So I'm gonna sit down, relax a little bit, eat, and I'll share with you guys what I'm planning on doing. I have to go fast for this meal prep for the week because I am using freezer dinners, so I need to get these back in the freezer pretty quickly so they can't sit out for too long. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and this is Tuesday and Thursday. And then this will be breakfast up here. This is lunch snack kind of mixed in, and then dinners are down here. So the only thing kind of that I didn't like pre-prep for the dinners is the rice for the stir fry, and I'll just kind of have to do that separate, but it's a lot easier to have at least these done already, which I did not do these, or the tortilla soups. These were done prior, and I have had them in the freezer. And the tortilla soup is actually in the crock pot, and the stir fry I can just warm up on in a skillet and then add this over rice. So I'll explain that to you guys when I go there. But these were already pre-made. I did not have to make any of these. I have 4 stir fries, or I made 5 in total. I ate 1, and then I've had I'll have 1 extra left over in the fridge. And when I made the tortilla soup, I had 4 leftover When I made it, I had 4, and I've got 2 left over. I already ate 2 of them, so these are the last 2 that are left. So this will clear out a little bit of room in the freezer. We'll start off up here first off. Each morning, I ended up doing a blueberry and also some homemade granola, which I actually made from scratch. This has got some fancy like peanut butter. It's crunchy peanut butter with flax and chia seeds, and I added that. That was the peanut butter, so it has some extra protein, fiber, and stuff like that in there. And then I ended up adding in some honey, a little bit of vanilla, and the oats, and then I'm just doing it with a couple berries as well. So this is kind of like how I do my parfaits minus the Greek yogurt, because I'll actually eat the granola by itself. And then I made a little protein bar for myself for breakfast. This has got peanut butter protein, or I'm sorry, chocolate protein powder in here. It has got rolled oats as well, peanut butter, honey, I think maybe vanilla as well. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. But I made actually in total 10 of them, so I'll have 5 left over for next week as well, so I'll do those for breakfast. So that's like my kind of protein for breakfast as well, and I did those each for every single day along with the berries and the granola. So that all stays the same. The only thing that changes is the actual like base, I guess, for breakfast. So I did these as well last week. These are potatoes and peppers, like breakfast potatoes, just in the oven, and then they have a little bit of olive oil over the top, and then I'll just melt some cheese on them when I warm them up in the microwave. So those are for my breakfast. And the only thing that differs on Tuesdays and Thursdays is I'm doing a bagel and cream cheese. So last week I ended up doing a bagel and peanut butter, but since I'm doing my protein kind of here a little bit, I decided it would be go ahead and just do it with the cream cheese, because that's what I like it more with cream cheese than peanut butter. So that's what I went with for this week. This is kind of my lunch snack, because I was telling you guys I needed something more than just the salad that I was doing for lunch. So this will kind of be like lunch snackish kind of thing. Maybe it'll carry over for a little bit longer into the lunch time, or I'll have it a little bit later, like before dinner or whatever. But I did hummus every single day, as you guys can tell. And then I used actually one whole just package of the garlic hummus from Aldi. And then I got some of the little pretzel chips, because I love these with hummus. So I'm doing those. And then also too, I had a little bit of quarter of a bag left of the rice, the cheddar rice cake, so I'm just adding those in there. Not like super healthy or anything like that, but I like that because it is more of a carb, which I kind of need when I'm doing that with my salads. So although the chips are too, I just had these extra left over, so I just split them up among the 5 snacks. And then also I had 5 string cheeses left over exactly, so again I did those, which is the same I did last week. And then we got some more green grapes, so I did those the same. So these are pretty much all the same. I just had different containers because I didn't have 5 of the same ones. So yeah, that's why they're all a little bit different, but they have the exact same stuff in them. For the salads, I did them a little bit different than the way I did them last week. I did something very similar to this last week. It was with mandarins and spinach, except for I ended up adding almonds this time instead. And I actually got some type of like ginger salad dressing or something like that that's supposed to be a little bit sweeter, an organic one from Aldi. So that's most likely what I'll put over these. And then this I'll probably end up doing with possibly just a Italian dressing. But I ended up doing croutons in here with some organic like cherry or grape tomatoes, whatever they are. And then again also spinach and some cucumber in there. So those are the same as well for there. Then as I was telling you guys, the stir fry, this has got a whole bunch of different stuff. Yellow squash, zucchini, I think also, and then it's got some red and green peppers. It's got carrots, broccoli, cauliflower in here, and those, like I said, I'll just warm up, put a little bit of dressing over the top of that, and add it with rice. And then the tortilla soup has got like, it's a spicy, very spicy based kind of soup. And the first time I had it, I noticed it didn't have a whole lot in there, so I ended up adding in some corn and beans as well. So it's got some protein in there, and I might as well do this with like maybe a side of bread or something like that as well, like bread and butter or something like that to go with it too, because soup isn't like totally fills me up all the time, or some type of like, I don't know, crackers and stuff like that to go in the soup as well. So that is my meal plan for this week. It was a pretty quick one. I didn't have to explain hopefully that much this week. This is what I'm doing. Like I said, this was easier because most of this stuff was really all I needed to make. The other stuff I was done with, and I didn't have to bake or make a whole lot. The only thing I really needed to do was the potatoes, and those are super easy to do. Everything else was pretty much just throw it in a bag and it was good, or, you know, into the Tupperware or whatever. So that is my meal prep for this week. To top off also making my meal plan for the week, I showed you guys too, I made those 2 freezer dinners. I also cut up all of the items for the salad this week and prepped the salads for like the family dinners that we do as a side dish. And then I also cut all of the oranges, like over 3 pounds of oranges. And then I also ended up cutting up all of the bell peppers too. I got 8 bell peppers in total this week that I cut up. So I did a lot of chopping today. And then this afternoon while I was editing the vlog, we were watching the Pittsburgh game, which I was hoping they would have won. But I'm rooting for Atlanta in the Super Bowl. We watched that, and then we ended up watching the Blackhawks game, and I edited the vlog from 2 days ago, and then I edited half of yesterday's vlog, or at least part of yesterday's vlog. I don't know if it was necessarily half, but I got that started, and then Matthew convinced everybody that we should play Outlast, and he got so scared that
was the one actually playing it?
No, I played it too.
Computer?
I played it too, and Dad fell asleep. Actually, Dad stayed awake. Dad fell asleep during all of the sports that went on today. But me and Matthew have got something going on tomorrow that we have to do.
Leave it a secret.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it a secret. And you guys will see this special video that will be up on Nizi Net next either Saturday or Sunday.
Like
it is undecided yet. Well, yeah, it's kind of a surprise, but we'll let you guys know obviously next weekend, but we're going to do it tomorrow. So in tomorrow's vlog, you guys might get a little bonus footage either from bloopers, what are those called? Out reels?
Outtakes.
Out reels.
Yeah. Maybe it was back in the 1950s when they actually used reels, but you know.
Well, I thought that Outlast game, I keep wanting to say it's called Outcry. Like the Far Cry. So it's Outcry. I've literally called it that probably like 4 times now. And the thing is, Matthew started playing that game, and then he got super freaked out, and then he was like, we should all play it together, guys. And then we all started playing it together, and then it was free with Xbox Gold or whatever it is. I don't even know what it's called.
Xbox Gold.
What is it called? Microsoft Gold?
No.
What's it called?
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live, the Gold edition.
No.
This is over here shaking his head at me. So yeah, anyways though, sorry guys, I got on a random tangent. Tomorrow's vlog, or tomorrow we're doing something special, but I also too have to cut up cantaloupe and pineapple tomorrow, and then all my chopping for the week is done. Anyways though guys, I'm most likely going to take a shower and head to bed because it's late. I gotta get up early to complete our little thing for tomorrow, and then we will, well, I think we're going to be doing 3 videos possibly. Oh my gosh, my knee hurts so bad right now.
Oh, you
guys,
don't even know how bad it hurt when I was in the shower.
What?
With Ike, I was kneeling. The way I was crouching down, it hurt so bad.
I need inserts for my shoes, guys, because my feet hurt so bad. My legs, my back. You're pigeon-toed? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Like, when I'm squatting, like, why don't you turn your toes in? I'm like, I don't know. It's just the way I stand.
I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. If you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.